Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back at you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is, as you guys know, the 2v2 Gunfight Alpha was released for Modern Warfare on August 22nd. It is August 23rd at the time I'm recording this, and it's a PS4 exclusive game mode that you guys can play. So if you guys want to get an early on hand at playing Modern Warfare, this is your guys' time to do it. So if you guys haven't downloaded it yet, I'm going to let you guys know now. It's free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have PlayStation Plus. All you have to do is have a PlayStation, go to the PlayStation Store, download it. It's that simple. You can click purchase. It'll purchase it. You can do that within 5 seconds. And like I said in my previous video for Modern Warfare, if you have good internet, 10-15 minutes tops, you'll have it downloaded and you'll be good to go. But as you guys can see by the title of the video, this is going to be top 5 ways to get better at the 2v2 game mode. Now, for those of you who are wondering, what do you mean? Is this just a kind of new game mode that they're kind of testing out? No, this game mode is going to actually be within Modern Warfare when the game comes out. It is going to be multiplayer. It's going to be the 2v2 Gunfight Alpha, or Gunfight, what you guys are seeing here over the weekend, and then it's going to be the campaign. So you guys can actually use this video in the future for ways to get better. I'm going to go ahead and put this video up now so you guys kind of have an understanding on what to do, and so you guys can get better over the weekend. But these are going to be 5 tips to kind of help you guys out. Now, I'm going to kind of explain to you guys on each tip so you guys aren't just wondering what exactly it means. So I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling, and we're going to go ahead and get straight on in this. So if you guys go on to enjoy, do not forget to go ahead and drop a like if you guys are brand new to the channel and want to go ahead and stay up to date with all the content that I post here, and want to go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you guys do so by hitting that big red subscribe button. And do not forget to go ahead and hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you guys are notified the second I post. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into this. Now, to start off here with the number 5 spot, the first one is move together. Now, if you guys are going into the 2v2 game mode and you guys are just playing by yourself, you don't have a friend online, and you're just playing by yourself, you don't really have anybody to play with, generally what I would say is, if your teammate is like an AFK person, or if they're not really caring, I would say try to stick with them. Or if they're not a good player, I would say just go solo. Kind of run around, try and see if you can find someone real quick, get an easy kill, and then say if it's now 2v1 and you then see it go to 1v1, look around. Where did you see the skull? Where did you see your teammate die? Don't go right to that area, but I would say try and get somewhere in that range. I would try to get somewhere around them, because you never know. That person could be just sitting right there. They know, okay, they just saw me kill their teammate. They're going to be coming right in this alley. No, go around, say, a car, or go around a tree. Go somewhere, or try to flank them in a way. Don't just do what they think you're going to do. Try to just stick to your teammate as the second you load in. If they go down, you're going to be right there to just go ahead and exchange kills, and then it's going to be a 1v1, and you can go from there. Now, moving on here to the number 4 spot, the next thing is be unpredictable. Now, both teams start with a sniper rifle and a pistol. Take advantage of your enemy's tunnel vision by storming the map, chucking a grenade, or brandishing the sidearm wildcard strategies will make you harder to predict. So say if you guys load in with a sniper and a pistol, you guys would probably expect some people to say, okay, I'm going to just run in here and probably try to snipe. Okay, let them snipe, and you pull out your sidearm, pull out your pistol, and you have the upper hand now. You can now outgun them. If they are not a good sniper and they are not thinking about pulling out the pistol, you can easily outgun them with the pistol. All you have to do is just get very close. If they miss their shot, you would now have about, I would say, a third to a half of a second before they cock their pistol, or cock the rifle again, before you can actually go ahead and outgun them with a pistol. Or say if they're using an assault rifle and somebody doesn't have very good aim, try and sit back. If they cannot control the recoil on the gun, or they cannot sway the weapon perfectly, say they don't have their sensitivity set to what they need, you have the upper hand right there by just going ahead and outplaying them at what they do not know how to do or cannot do. Now, moving on here to the number 3 spot, pulling overtime. Now, as you guys know, overtime flag appears if both opposing players are still standing after 40 seconds, and the first team to get to the central flag wins the round. So as you guys will always see if you guys are playing the game mode or watching other gameplays, and also the gameplays you guys probably see on screen, if you guys look in the bottom left, you guys will see usually it's about 40 seconds you get, and that is enough time, I think, you should be able to load in, easily get the kills within that time range. And what I will say is, if you guys do not get the kills, say I'm in a game, and say my teammate goes down immediately, he just gets wiped out. It's 1v2. I kill one of the enemies, and now I'm saying, okay, where's this other guy? 5 seconds left. What I'm going to do is try to make my way to the overtime or the center of the map, and all you guys have to do is just get inside of the center map. Usually it's going to be within inside of a tanker or side of a building or kind of on top of something. It's going to be the center point of the map. All you guys got to do is get inside, and I believe you have to stay inside for like 2-3 seconds, somewhere around there, and all it will do is take the overtime flag, and you win the round. Nothing else. You don't have to kill anybody. You can literally just go to the overtime flag and win it. If, say, the enemy gets inside of it, they now only have 2 seconds, so if you guys are running around and you see the overtime thing pop up, what you need to do right there is react fast, because if you look up and you see it, the flag and not being captured, get in there as soon as possible, because most likely the enemy is going in there just behind you. Now, moving on here to the number 2 spot on the list, and this one's kind of obvious, I would say, for a lot of people who have been playing Call of Duty a long time, and this is, listen carefully. Now, Modern Warfare's multiplayer removes the minimap by default, as you guys will probably see whenever you guys play. There's no minimap on the top left, so it's not like you guys can easily just call in a UAV or do anything like that, because there are no score streaks. But then again, you can't kind of figure out where everybody is by looking at your minimap, and I would say the 2v2, you don't really need a minimap. I don't see a purpose for it, because all you're doing is just kind of rushing in, and eventually you're going to find someone to kill, and you kind of go from there. But listening carefully is always a big key, because say if you guys are trying to flank and a enemy is trying to hide, you guys will be able to see if they are, say, walking around, or if they're trying to flank you, you will be able to see. If you guys have good headsets, if you're curious, I wear Turtle Beaches, and in my headset, if somebody tries to flank behind me, all I do is just stay quiet, I stop moving, and if I have dead silence on and I hear footsteps and there is no friend or no teammate beside me, I'm listening to those footsteps, and I'm listening. Is it behind me? Is it to my right? Is it to my left? If it's to my left and there's a doorway there, or there's a way for them to flank around there, I'm pre-aiming that corner, and I'm ready for them to pop out of the corner, and I'm going to shoot them away. It's that simple. So if you guys have never actually took the time to just listen as you're playing the game, or try to get a decent pair of headsets and just play the game like that, trust me, you'll improve your gameplay so well by just getting a decent headset and listening to the footsteps and listening to the people running around the map, because you will be able to catch everybody off guard. And you always wonder, how did that guy know I was there? I run up the stairs and he's already turning around and looking at me and shooting me. That is why. If you do not have dead silence on, and he does have dead silence on, most likely he heard the footsteps, turned around, outgunned your ass. Now, moving on here to the number 1 spot, and this one I think didn't really appeal to me, but I do think this kind of speaks on many levels, because a lot of people don't really do this, and it is study your layout now, or your loadout. Now, you're probably wondering, what do you mean? Let me explain. Your primary weapon is obvious, but look deeper to your sidearm, grenade, and gear. Sometimes your pistol will offer better range than the shotgun you spawned with. Don't mistake the smoke grenade for a flashbang. In the heat of the moment, mind the details. Now, a couple of things are kind of key to this. If you guys remember with Black Ops 4, whenever you guys play the game, you always had a stem shot right there on your left trigger or bumper, whichever way you play. And what you would do is, if you get shot, you would stem shot. A lot of times, I'm still making the mistake. I've kind of got better at it whenever playing the game, or whenever playing Modern Warfare now. Usually, I would always press that button thinking I was going to be healing, but then I would see a stun grenade pop up, and usually I would try to hold it in the press triangle to put it away. Or sometimes I would be like, okay, I have it out. It's already ready. Where is everybody? So I would just kind of look around and just throw it. So something with that is, study your loadout is a big key, because if you guys load in and you're just kind of on your phone and then you look up and see, okay, here we go. You don't know what gun you're using, because I do know the Olympia, or there's a different name for it in Modern Warfare, and it's very weird the way it is played. They put a scope on it. I do not really like it that way. And there's a lot of different weapons and the ways the loadouts are set up. I believe there's a sniper class with an assault rifle as a secondary. I technically do not use the sniper on that class. I always just run the secondary assault rifle, in my opinion. Whenever it comes to the stun grenades or frag grenades or even Molotovs, those Molotovs are my favorite, because if there's somebody flanking your corner, or if there's somebody camping, just throw one of those Molotovs in there It'll deal damage. If they don't have stem shot, it's easy cleanup, because all you gotta do is just start having you and your teammates still alive, shoot from each side, and they're gonna be blown away. And other than that, like I said, kind of study your loadout whenever you load in. If you're running a assault rifle that you don't really know how to use, try it, and you're better with the pistol. Get your pistol out before the game starts up, and that way whenever you're going around a corner and you see someone, you're ready to go ahead and outgun them. Say if you're using an LMG, and I do believe there's an LMG in the game that is very slow fire rate. I generally pull out the pistol for that. It's just what I prefer to use. But that's all I have for you guys with the top 5 ways to get better. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. Let me know in the comments if any of these tips help you guys out. If you guys want to read all these tips again, or just like a better understanding on what I was kind of talking about, I'll leave a link to where I found everything in the description so you guys can check it out. But other than that, hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. Like I said, let me know in the comments if any of this stuff helps. And also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, want to go ahead and subscribe, make sure you guys do so by hitting that big red subscribe button. And do not forget to go ahead and hit that little notification bell so you guys are notified the second I post. If you guys want to help support me, links to all my sponsors are in the description. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links to everything are in the description. And also, if you guys want to rep the Hype Nation brand, link to my merch store is down there in the description. So feel free to rock the Hype Nation brand. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dina Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.